If you are a baker, it is very probable that you had or still have an account in Cake Central. It is a great community for bakers all around the globe to share their recipes, tips, tricks, and doubts. It was certainly more popular a few years ago, as it happens with internet fads. But one thing has remained the same: Indydebi's Crusting Buttercream recipe. With more than 5,000 favorites, this is one of the best crusting classic American buttercream recipes out there. Today we are going to help you make it yourself and offer some flavor combinations that can spark your imagination. What makes this recipe so special? According to Indydebi, this recipe will crust so nicely that it can hold up to 5 hours outdoors under the Indiana August sun. That is a pretty big claim if you ask us. Why is this? Because it uses only shortening and no butter, plus meringue powder. Wow! Butterless buttercream. We recommend it for decorating and using it in special occasion cakes that need to withstand several hours outside of the fridge before being served. One special tip, though. Before icing your cake, make sure it is at room temperature. This icing takes 5 minutes tops to crust, and if it is cold it does it much faster. Having a chilled cake certainly does not help it apply smoothly. How to make Indydebi's classic American crusting buttercream. This recipe will take you no more than 10 minutes and yields enough to fill and cover a medium-sized layered cake. Remember, you can always switch up the flavoring extract. Another tip before we start. As Indydebi herself said, if you feel the texture is too stiff when you finish, add a bit more milk. Or if the other way around it is too soft, you can add more powdered sugar. This will depend on the weather and humidity of your kitchen. Ingredients: 1 1/3 cups of shortening, 1/3 or a half cup of milk, 3 tablespoons of meringue powder, 2 to 3 tablespoons of clear vanilla extract, 2 pounds of powdered sugar, 1 pinch of salt. Crusting buttercream, how to make it. Step 1. Beat your shortening for 15 minutes before adding any other ingredients. This is an optional step, but it will help with how fluffy the result is. Step 2. Sift the powdered sugar into the shortening. This will also help with smoothness. Step 3. Add all other ingredients and mix until it has the correct consistency. That is, not too stiff, not too soft. If you have a stand mixer and some time, you can always let the mixer beat it for an extra 15 to 20 minutes to achieve maximum smoothness. You could keep this frosting at room temperature for up to a week. I love to use it on cupcakes that I can keep on the counter for an easy afternoon snack for my kids. Pretty easy, right? How about we turn it up a notch and try making a cream cheese variation of this amazing frosting? How to make crusting cream cheese buttercream. This recipe is just as easy and crusts nicely as well. Remember, though, that cream cheese is perishable, so it will not hold up at room temperature the same way that the classic American buttercream will. For optimum results, you will need at least 30 minutes of mixing. You can speed it up, though, and cut on the mixing time if you are in a hurry. Ingredients: 1 2/3 cups of shortening, 8 ounces of room temperature cream cheese, 4 pounds of powdered sugar, 6 tablespoons of meringue powder, 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract, 1 to 1 1/3 cups of milk. How to make it. Step 1. Mix the shortening and cream cheese for 10 to 15 minutes, until they are nicely combined and smooth. Step 2. Sift in 1 1/2 cups of powdered sugar, add half the milk, and 3 tablespoons of the meringue powder. Mix until everything is blended. Step 3. Add the rest of the powdered sugar, another half cup of milk, and vanilla extract. If it is too stiff, you can add some more milk. Mix for another 20 minutes or until you think you got the right consistency for what you need. We have 2 great flavoring options for this icing that we loved. For a red velvet cake, we added 6 tablespoons of white chocolate. It turned out to be an amazing combination that I make whenever I can. For summer, I also love making an orange-flavored icing to put on top of some vanilla cupcakes with orange jam centers. You can add a dash of orange oil or extract and you got it. See how just a little flavoring can change just about anything and turn it into something special? These two recipes are so versatile and easy to make. You probably have most of these ingredients in your pantry, except for the meringue powder. It is very easy to find or to order online, though. It will help with crusting a lot, especially if you live in a warmer area. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.